Do we have everyone back? Welcome back to the main room. I'm not sure that all of you get to practice in the breakout rooms because I said 10 breakout rooms and then is some of you left the room. So maybe because of the internet connection is not so stable. But for those who get to participate in the activity, I would like to hear some experience that how do you think of this experience? Like, did you get to use your listening skill? Is it hard to just listen? And what did you learn from this easy practice? It's not. It seemed to be not too hard to do, right? But I believe that you learned so many things. Who would like to share with the class?
Okay, but can I share my experiences?
Of course. But thank you for sharing. Please.
Thank you, madam. This platform is also important for me. That I was not very used to this method, or though I am using Zoom facilities from a time, but this breakout room session was very important because
breakout, yes.
Breakout room was important because I was not used to this system, but learned a lot with the discussions with our honorable district judge sir. And in that session, we also shared experiences with other, and we have taken 6-7 minutes for sharing our discussions. And for that sessions, very important that sense of hearing and with attention needs to be developed for understanding the experiences or the discussions. And you have thanks to you for sharing this platform and for sharing this opportunity, and learned a lot from the discussions done between mine and with honorable district judge sir. Thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing your experience. And what about others? What did you learn from this activity? Was it hard to just only be the listener, not be able to speak? And did you get to use some ask some empathetic question, open question?
Honorable district judge sir.
Yes.
Honorable district judge sir, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, now I'm
you may share your experiences that you have learned from the joint sessions done in group 2.
Thanks, ma'am,
Thank you
for giving us to exchange our views in breakout room. It is new to me. In breakout room, we can know each other and we can exchange our views. We can heard about our happy days and internal elements. It will help us to develop our technique to mediate disputes. And we will apply this system in training session, which will be arranged by us with local mediators. Thanks for your.
Thank you. Oh, thank you,
Madam, just I want to supplement a thing that the experiences done between me and our honorable district judge sir on the same footing, that the experiences that he shared and I shared is on same ground, but that was fortunately same footing also.
Yeah, thank you both of you for sharing. We don't have much time. We only have, I believe, 30 minutes left, right, until your break. But later on, is going to be the very important activity that I would like you to write your own opening statement. Right now, I will share the screen of some of the checklist for opening statement. And I would like you to write your own opening statement in your own words. And then after you finish writing, practice your opening statement aloud by yourself, aloud, like talk to yourself. And after that, I will ask if any of you would like to read your own version to your to the rest of us right here. Is that clear? I will give you 10 minutes. Is that okay? To write your own version of opening statement. I will share the checklist with you.
Good to see you. Yes, sit it.
I can copy here and send it to your chat. So everybody has the checklist. Check your chat. The checklist should be in the chat for everyone to see. Ten minutes. So I believe many of you have finished your own version of the opening statement. And if you please, you can read aloud to yourself, practice 1 to 2 rounds, and then after 5 minutes, I will come back and let any of you that willing to share with
Hello.
the rest of us.
Hello.
Yes. Hi.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. I can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
Who's speaking?
Actually, we had a session on opening statement before. From there, I have prepared an opening statement of my version. Can I read it loud if you allow?
Yes, you finished your own version. Okay. Yes, please share with all of us.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. My opening statement will be like, "Hello, everyone. It's good to see the two of you here. I am Simon Al Islam. You can call me Simon. I will be serving as your mediator. How would you like us to address you? Thank you. Thank you very much. The purpose of our mediation today is to help you work out an understanding understanding acceptable to both of you to resolve the situation that has been developing for you. Firstly, we would like to explain how we will proceed, so you can so you can know what is happening next. We will begin by asking each of you to explain to us as mediators exactly how you view things. I will do my best to understand exactly how it looks from your shoes. After that, I will definitely identify and agree on what the basic issues of disagreement among you. Then we will work together with you in examining exactly what you want of each other and what some possible solution might be. Our goal is to help you find a solution that both of you feel comfortable with. We would like you to understand what our role is there. Our goal is to help you figure out your own solution to your own problems. You are the ones who will be living with your solution from here on. So we want you to be the one who decide what the solution will be. We won't be telling you what to do or trying to judge who is right or wrong. I'm much more interested in helping you to think about solution for the future than in trying to judge what happened in the past. Okay. Mainly, we are interested in helping to talk about a solution that both of you can live with. We want to assure you that anything that you may say during our session is confidential. We'll be taking notes from time to time so that we can remember things. But when we finish, we will I'm going to destroy our notes. Either of you may ask to take a break at any time during our discussion. For example, if you feel yourself getting really upset at any time and feel that you really need to take a break to simmer down a little, let us know and we will take a little time out. You can step outside for a few minutes if you wish, but we will ask you to let us know what is happening and then to return when you are ready to continue. It is necessary for this process for each of you to sign this written agreement to mediate. If you would just locate our place. It basically says that you have come of your own accord, that what you say here will be kept confidential, and that the mediators will not be asked to release information discussed here. Nor will they be summoned into court to testify on matters disclosed here. Uh, Last of all, we would like to discuss some ground rules a little bit. Uh, we ask each of you to agree not to interrupt when the other person is speaking. We have placed paper and pencil here on the table so that you can keep notes about any responses to make. We also would like for you to agree to avoid the use of any abusive language, name, callings, etc., etc. Uh, these rules are especially important in the next part of your discussion here. Then you can proceed with your own problem, own story. And we'd like to begin now with hearing each of you explain your perspective on this situation. Is it all right with you if we begin with the complainant, since he has initiated the mediation? We'll hear from the other party when she's finished. In case there are things you disagree with the complainant, make notes of them and explain your perspective on them when it is your turn. Thank you, and you can go ahead and begin. That will be, I think, that's a long statement. Okay. And I think that's all what I'm going to say before invitation
Thank you.
session.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Simon.
much.
That was great. That was great. And then you added some new points that I haven't added in my version. That is very good. You talked about break. You tell them that they can ask for the small breaks anytime that they want. That is nice for them to hear. It's very comforting for them to hear that you're there for them. It's great, Simon. Thank you for sharing with all of us. Well, I believe that we only have 9 more minutes, so I would like one more person to go over your opening statement. Anybody want to share?
Just, Madam, I want to take the floor. That I have heard all the points of Simon al-Islam. I'm not going to that point, that I'm not reading out all the points. Just I want to add 1 or 2 points with Simon al-Islam.
Sure.
Just before describing the ground rule, that is the mediation process. But in their situation, he has read out this point that not interrupting each other during the sessions. And just one thing that may be added, that before discussions, if there is any questions, before going to our main discussion or private caucus, it may be asked, or ground rules may be set here in this point. Another thing that we may also set that who will discuss first, who will start first during the sessions. It may also be said. And if there is any mobile phone or any other devices that may be in silent mode, or any other shutting it down, that may also take part the ground rules. Just there's point I want to add with Simon al-Islam. And introducing part, I want to share with just supplementing with Simon al-Islam, that introducing the parties with each other, that he is a little skipped here, that just offering the parties, please be seated, but will you prefer a cup of tea or any other things? Just a comfortable message just delivered to the parties for getting interested in mediation. just like that. That's all about. And just one thing, during the process that is voluntary, it may be also thrown that this whole process is non-judicial. Non-judicial, and your statement will not be revealed in any legal procedure. That may be also shared. It also be clarified that we are not imposing our decision to you. You are at liberty to take your decisions, and you are free to take your decisions, not imposing my decisions upon the parties. That may clearly be stated. And all just the things that that needs to be kept on mind, that conflict of interest with the parties, and clarity on that matter, and neutrality. And I want to add another point, that point of fairness, neutrality. If anybody knows the mediator previously, in that situation, just you may put forth, you may that is faith negotiations, the environment or atmosphere of faith negotiations, and needs to be set during the individual meeting or caucus. That's all.
Thank
And
you. That's great. But well, you did talk about if neutral about if you have known some of the party before. Well, in about this issue, usually when the mediation center contact mediator, that is the first thing that the mediation center will check with the mediator, and they may resolve this problem with pre-mediation, or you may mention it again during the opening statement. That is correct as well. And I really like that you use the word caucus. It seems like you have a very broad vocabularies about mediation. So in America, they use the word caucus quite often, but in other countries, the same meaning. They use the words private session, private meeting. These are the same terms, same meaning. You can use you can use either of these words or other words that similar. That's very great. And one more thing that you added is the question. Are there any questions before moving on to the next part, or to the opening statement, to the party's opening statement? That is very important as well. Well, thank you for sharing with all of us again, Badal.
thank you, madam.
Well, I believe now it has come to an end of our class. I wish I could meet all of you and deliver the class in person instead of like doing it online like this. And if I wish like I could do it, deliver and be able to see you face to face, and that would be so much better. But for today, I really would like to thank each of you for for spending many hours with me, for learning from each other, because I know that you're advocates, you're an honorable judge, you have more knowledge than me, but you're sitting here and we sharing knowledge and learning together. That is such a great experience. And being a mediator being a mediator, as I mentioned it before, that you should not judge what you see right in front of you. I would like you to take that in mind as always. And with this topic, you can always use it in your daily life as well. Like practice this skill. And for the listening skill that we practice, if you keep on practicing it, use the open question. Try not to judge the person right in front of you. Watch your language when you asking questions. That will help you to be a very good mediator as well. And yeah, this is the end of the class. And for the opening statement that both of you have shown us, Simon and Badal, you both of you did a great job, even better than my version, longer version, and cover more details. That is great examples for the rest of the participants that can learn from both of you as well. And yes,
Lily,
Well,
I have
thank
a
you
question.
again. Yes, Justice Iman.
Yes, I have a question that with regard to mobile phones. It's very difficult, obviously, if the mediation is taking place online, but particularly if it is physical in-person mediation, then I would suggest that I would tell the parties to please switch off your mobile phones altogether, or even don't bring them with you, because it's always easy these days to have gadgets which you can record with, and
Yes.
that can create problems later on. So particularly with mobile phones, I would suggest that either please leave them at home or switch them off. Make sure that you don't have any other devices with you, because it gives you an unfair advantage and also can create problems later on if somebody produces the recording.
Yeah, that is another great idea actually. Well, some of the mediator even mentioned that do not record on if you record anything during the mediation. I have actually, like in my experience, I have seen parties recording from their mobile phone during mediation. And after that, we asked them to delete. And even though we didn't catch them, it might cause problem, as Judge Iman mentioned. But this evidence cannot use against anybody in court, but it will create problem for sure. Well, thank you for sharing, Judge Iman.
Thank you. It is now 12 o'clock.
Yes, perfectly.
Goswami is there, or somebody from BIMS. Can we conclude right now, and then we'll resume at 2:30, if that's okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay. I think we can end the session here, and we can rejoin the next session at 2:30 p.m. Bangladesh time.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, Kapkunka.
And thank you, Ms. Lily, for a wonderful session.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.